Well, they almost had the golden run complete on the world's #1 team at this stage. And we'll get into it now. NAVI with just one smoke and a couple of flashes, no upgraded pistols. Looks to me something quite basic here. They're going to just be smoking off in towards connector from outside. And actually setting up the flashbang as well. That's towards the end, they go, and all of It takes 99 damage from that shot. Down to just 1 point of health.
He panicked and dropped
the nade
back immediately.
Pop Dog, right? Oh, okay, there you go.
Well, NiKo has managed to stabilize his aim. He's anticipating the electronic push and pre-fired. So now NAVI, they are set up to win this pistol, and there it goes. Perfecto does behead Brokey. Rain has gone unchecked. Perhaps coldzera could find one, and he has. Now attention is drawn towards him, and Cold knows survival is integral. However, Rain spotted out and fragged out. It's all confirmed now. The kit light lies on the site, and Olof has just a single point of health. His heart is practically...
And that gush onto Olof, it has more than just damage behind it. There's a lot more that goes into something. See there, he's been gushed and immediately has to drop back.
Yeah, NiKo could have done a lot more with that, I think. But it's a player of his caliber. Having a few players in front of him, he didn't quite find the crispy one-shots he was looking for. Got one kill, was enough to maybe win the round, but they couldn't get over the line. But NiKo will step up here. A nice swing towards the upper ramp. Has found flamie. That scout shot connects. He is pretty brutal with that scout. Simple, those spots one towards lower. Olof Meister takes some damage, down to 55. He has a smoke, but he doesn't want to deploy yet until he feels like he has to. Good smoke from Olof. Thrown, and the scout shot connects. Perfecto down to 31.
NiKo's doing it all again. Not going to be the
fishing at this stage. And main entrance doesn't look any easy as Rain will tuck himself in. They have one flashbang left on the T side here. He'll come down to raw aim, and we know FaZe has that in spades.
I mean, simple, he checks every corner. Oh, he didn't check that one though, and he had a shot. Rain got one chance to pull the trigger. It was not good enough. Into the outer sight now. Brokey, only a scout. As soon as these gaps are closed, those rifles are gonna pop off. Brokey wants to try and keep them at bay, but when is his chances? NiKo's actually hit another scout shot. He's hit 3 so far, 1 translating into a kill, and the rest of those shaken health bars that, oh, it doesn't matter when Electronic's got on top of the bomb train. Simple actually takes down Electronic, and now the bomb's down. No bomb. Oh no, they just have to survive. Olof's gonna get 1 for salt in the wound, but now he can survive. He can even kill them after. Perfecto goes.
NiKo ready and waiting with his first scout shot. Beautiful as well. Swings out wide, manages to absolutely destroy flamie with a nade in his hand as well. And then it only got worse from that point. He finds 3 or 4 tags in total. Simple with the team kill as well. He goes to plant the bomb. You can see at the top of your screen, 10 seconds. So we do not have the force by the end, but generally speaking, they've got enough. And maybe we can see a couple of kills come through. Grenades towards Pop Dog. Don't do too much, I'm afraid. Rain does take a second down to 68, but they've got no armor, remember, apart from Simple, of course. Trying to see if they can open things up here. He's got a deagle and armor. Olof Meister trying to inflict some damage here. At least show some presence. Attracts here, but not before they boost. Oh, you can feel it coming. You can feel it brewing. Not going to be realized, though. We're going to see now Simple back towards Ivy, and down he goes.
Cold. That is perfect. The awareness of what they were going for there, and just to stay looking over the top of that smoke. NiKo aware that the gimmicky push could come on through as well, and now it's just the last 3 remaining Ts coming out of main, and 1 taps are on the menu, because NiKo's in the server.
So after losing the piss have right now in the next round, but they might get the plant, I suppose. Is NiKo with the 1 taps, I think.
Boop. 1, and then here comes tap number 2. Well,
I wonder if the 3rd was a tap as well.
Yeah, that's what it did look like one.
But the thing is, he's playing like Scream, but making it work in modern day Counter-Strike. So props to NiKo for having that poise under pressure. Not many players have that.
Yeah, especially when you know up against the pistols as well, no armor. You could take your time a little bit more, style on them a bit, and Olof Meister looking to do just that. The MAC-10, didn't like that. I would fall back at this point. You know there's going to be multiple players here. He'll be lucky to get 1 at this point. Gets a couple, that will do. Crisis averted.
Yeah, double kill and the bomb now found. Brokey's going to have that one in his domain, and the last 2 with low HP. They swap their pistols. That's pretty much the only thing they can contribute. Maybe flamie with his extra health pool will 1D NiKo. Damn, flamie. That's not too shabby. That's a start. A whole lot more needed, though, and he already hears Brokey stepping around towards Oil Train. A second fight being given to him, and he's taken the head off Rain. Bullets connecting. Brokey, he stands his ground. He catches 2, though.
Here he comes again. Simple hasn't got a chance to win this, considering the low HP of Brokey. Needs to recover the bomb first. You can hear probably the nice shots exchanged in chat right now towards flamie's direction. But if you can grab this bomb, Get it down. Find Brokey. There is a chance. Again, waiting for mistakes here. Will anyone give him a chance? Spotted now. That should be a...
So he's not going for the bomb plant, and I'm not sure why. I mean, I guess obviously it could have been being held, but now it certainly will be. They've pushed out of connector, and Simple does find that mistake he was hoping for. Close enough perhaps just for the one. Let's see those shots from flamie.
Damn, this was incredible. The second shot as well. There's beautiful stuff here. Long range, no problem. Takes his head clean off here.
And he did two Brokey off his perch, could very well have translated into the...
Especially the guy watching main, they're both dead. It's similar to having two players in Pop Dog. That smoke buys enough time here. That actually calms things down quite nicely for them.
Or they push into it. Perfecto, that was rather brazen. Now some suppressing shots. flamie's actually managed to connect through the tracer fire.
So this is where Rain, they're going to assume main's clear at this point. He is loving this. Another smoke down. He's got himself a kill. It's now a 4 versus 1. Simple, so far removed in this situation. He's got at least 10 seconds before he can do anything here. Fires off some shots, and, well, there we go. He gets it, of course.
Of course he does. His Krieg spray control is unrivaled. He doesn't want that to fall into the wrong hands, though. One, however, already has. coldzera's gone on the retrieval mission there, and now more utility thrown towards Simple.
He doesn't have a gun. He needs to die, though. There's no point. He has nothing to take through into the next round unless he dies. It means all he'll take through is a Glock and armor. Luckily enough, we'll find the M4. Whew, that could have been an absolute nightmare for Simple.
And all the product of him wanting to make sure the Krieg doesn't go CT side. So we'll see coldzera finding that first frag onto boomich and actually just falling into a more passive line D presence. So solid CT start from FaZe. You highlighted just how broken their money has looked, and well, this time it was a little cleaner. They can start building a small, respectable bank should they beat this one cleanly. They do need to. I think at this point, it's safe to say this has to be a clean conversion.
Oh, the Zeus, it didn't do enough damage. We missed our highlight.
Well, unless the death comes in, the scream is not heard. So I think we can avoid that. The cross will be coming out at the plane of the upper ramp. Right. That's where you'll be aiming. So he puts himself up there. He's more exposed, but with the orb, he should have the advantage.
And plus to note, if they do come out low ramp and that player close towards the high ramp spots them, he can then swing into upper, and then Brokey can fight low ramp from the high ramp.
Good point. Looks to be a clean round here, boys. Olofmeister, let's see, Craters, absolutely fine, 2 HP, and there it is, the clean sweep 5.
Navi's rulebook breaking moments don't pay off. You can start seeing some holes in their game. This is the Zeus.
It's kind of BS that if you connect to the Zeus, like
that should be a kill.
It seems like such a dark art, like whether it's a kill or not. I know it's a range thing, but if it connects, like it should just be a kill. I think.
Right. If you're close enough that you're
the call, and the flashes down, pop will follow.
And that gives them 60 seconds to work with those smokes. Ooh, I see that. They're not going just yet. Instead, coldzera has the info. There is still a lurk on Ivy. Most of the Navi boys are hitting inner. Olof springs to life with some missed shots, and Perfecto does not make that same mistake.
I think that's a save already. Olofmeister's done nothing to them there. They've got the bomb down. You've even got a lurk here for Electronic as well. The round is completed, I would say, and they're aware of the lurk. They'll at least get another Krieg for their efforts.
Good upgrade.
Yeah, that will do, right? And you can see why they're focusing towards inside, because Olofmeister...
Well, if FaZe are able to like immediately bounce back here, this is going to stifle the progression of NAV.
Previous round, I feel like that would be a nice adjustment, just to kind of boost his chances of getting at least one kill and fending them off a little bit more.
Yeah, well, you can go close, low ramp, scoped on in, you get the one bullet potential. If you get pushed back after that, you can play passive and retake with it as well if they would like. So you can see what he wants to do early. Navi are doing this set out smokes, and well, Olof wants to show presence so they can't just snowball him down early. Oh, he tried to nutmeg him.
NiKo not missing many today. That's impressive.
That was... No, okay, excuse me. I thought the X-ray was deceiving me, and that's mad. Brokey gets caught by Simple.
He's actually got the HE, not the flash. I beg your pardon. They're going towards up.
Oh.
Yeah. They can do that. Flash over. Hope for the best. In we go.
Ooh, straight in, and the duel's been won. NiKo caught on the rotate. Olof, that's the bomb.
What's boomich doing?
He didn't take the safe route, and now they've got it again. We've seen this twice in this half already, that the bomb gets dropped here, and is then a nightmare to recover. You're getting flashed, retake. The bomb's still loose. boomich, he could have completely let this round slip away.
boomich has thrown the round there. Position there. He saw the flash retakes come through, and they got the open. Give them a round. Like, for free. He delivered.
That's a gift. You take those every day of the week.
And this sort of round as well, that's crazy. But they still have enough to buy. It's compromised, of course, with Perfecto just on the deagle here. coldzera looking to maybe boost the player up. boomich, though, does strike back with a vengeance. That's towards Pop Dog. A quick pick towards Rain. Now, can they convert this? All be forgiven if they can find a clean round here.
This duel right here is probably one to keep an eye on. Electronic versus coldzera. We've seen it go down a few times so far.
Last-minute executions. And for now, they still have players in T-spawn. Electronic has made his way towards the end of Ivy. Smoke will dissipate, trying to get the old fadeaway trick in his favor. coldzera's got a prime spot, though. Only goes to the first and does nail the second, but it's still a 3-on-2. 30 seconds remain. NiKo actually going towards main entrance.
I'm going to say the responsibility of the bomb plant didn't make too much sense. He will throw that off to Boomich, who could very well be collecting his 8th death. Being babysitted nicely, though. Simple's aware of all the pushes. How is he getting both of them?
Yeah, that's sick.
He looks at Pop, fires a shot, looks at main, finds the kill. My goodness, FaZe, they cannot surprise him.
Well, Olofmeister, he'll have to save the Krieg again. They've got enough money to buy into the next round, but there will be a few compromises. He has to save the Krieg for them to have a buy, and he's going towards T-spawn. I don't think he makes it through this. No, he doesn't. Could have waited in the break, had to take him down just to protect his teammates. Boomich, that jumped down before and managed to get the opening kill. It led to a round victory. Like we said, if they win that round cleanly, all will be forgiven for the blunder before.
Look at the aggressive stance of Rain. He's actually halfway up. Takes full damage as well.
This has been very effective, this area for NAVI.
Into the site.
As long as they have the bomb go in the correct area, they'll be absolutely fine. You can see how cleanly they break through. They haven't even taken any damage yet. They're going to get the bomb down here in a 5-on-5. Olofmeister, it really is struggling in this area. 20 seconds, bomb planted. And now FaZe need to work out this is even worth it. Brokey confirms it. Takes down the danger man himself. Simple. Electronic will strike back. Good flashbang towards Boomich, but he recovers.
Check your close corners. Rain was pulling a nade. Brokey's doing it all. He's on for 3. Could be the 4th. Electronic trying to clutch it out, but between the 2 of them, they make it work. Just the 2. Brokey and NiKo rip apart the Navi assault.
They hold on to the inside area. It wasn't looking good there. And a 5-on-5.
Oh, they're all in.
Oh, they're all in. Okay. It's actually not bad overall. There's only one player with the pistol.
Yeah, it looks pretty good for
Yeah,
me.
the AWP is simple with the helmet as well. They've definitely got a full buy here. Yeah, I'm going to see that smoke towards Sandwich, flashbang behind it as well. coldzera just investigating towards Ivy. It's a nice deep smoke, but he maybe receives a bit too much damage for his efforts there. Sure, it helps delay towards Ivy, maybe pushes them back. Nice wall bang damage there. That evens the playing field. Actually gives FaZe a slight edge. Just one flash executions, and it's the same thing. One flash, and he's just trying to have some self-preservation. The flashbang's perfect.
Yeah, and he actually manages to get 2 out of that. That's brilliant. Brokey stole one of them from him, but the frag's all the same. And now bomb going down. That's Electronic out of action for 5 seconds. They're boosting, and Brokey's going to profit from it. He's doing so much work, but the backs are all turned and missed shots. Who was that? Flamey's going to feel a little hot under the collar after that.
Yeah, and he had some amazing deagle moments on this very half as it all falls down there.
That is so sick. We were talking about the FaZe details with utility, right? As soon as they lose into control, the awareness if there's no connector smoker that's being called because they push home the site. Well, FaZe, they had an answer for that. And I love seeing these little details. This is what it's all. They haven't set a precedent of any form of conditioning on Yard. We haven't seen the constant 5 and E-box smokes coming out, so it limits your options here. But this flash is almost going to be perfectly timed from NiKo.
It is, and yet there was one man. Boomich, quick enough.
Yeah, the perfect position for it. Aware of all the little moves FaZe have up their sleeve, and they've got a 5-on-4 here, but there's less than a minute. Remember, NAVI operates very slowly on...
True. They want to fight.
Looks like Boomich is trying to lead by example.
They have to run through together and hope for the best. It's either Rain gets 3 or they get him cleanly.
Well, Rain will take 2, no issues. The 3rd is Simple, and he's left alone. Just like that, FaZe find the 9th.
I don't know what they thought was going to happen there, but Rain had absolutely smashed them.
Hunt him, chase him, you may as well.
Just to show you the power of the smoke and why we bang on about it so much on maps like Inferno. Like, do you see the true power of it there? That
$100. $100. Their loss bonus is $3,400. He just lost $3,300, an AWP, and armor going down after the time.
Yeah, that's the big... He's had the AWP consistently the last, like 3 or 4 rounds somehow, with the maximum loss bonus, all these bombs being planted.
He has a Glock. When do you see Simple with a Glock?
He's got a Glock and nothing else. His teammates have partially invested, and no one's even dropped him a little pistol. Perfecto could have given him a P250 maybe, but Rain will give Boomich a face full of lead instead.
Now he's on the retrieval mission.
Yeah, get a deagle at least.
Like to take that, please. Thank you.
Please don't do it to him, Simple. Don't give him the...
Olaf might have made him mad.
Yeah, he might have done.
Learning a lot of about how to play Ivy, watching NiKo and Cold approach it.
Here it comes.
Needs to be a clean 1D. And now he loses his life. Yeesh.
The range, the precipice of what NiKo was walking on there, staying crouched with, it's so tight. They are so aware of all these little gaps.
There's no armor on Simple, but he still gives it a good go. NiKo with a couple of kills there towards the end. Double digits for FaZe, yeah.
Well, they have to. He's got 3,500. Like
they have, yeah, you're right. They need him to stay. Like, if anyone's going to save the day here, it's going to be him,
simple.
Right?
That's right. Look, you look to the
barrel rifle.
So this might be a set piece then, right? If they haven't given him a key weapon to find an opening, they're changing their tack. They probably want to do something that's a little bit more set. Seeing Boomich go quick, maybe he wants to go for that pop dog opening. He did find Rain before. Towards end of this time, not towards pop. Flamey's had a rough one again, hasn't he? Only 3 kills. Perfecto with only 4.
I think 2 of those were those magical 1Ds.
Yeah, the bottom of the barrel for Navi, it's not stepping up. We have been highlighting day after day here within Stage 2 about the individuals not performing. Coming into this matchup, 4 names were in the bottom 5. Boomich, Flamey on the side of Navi. On the other side of things, Coldzera currently sits at 14 frags, second highest in the server, and Olaf, who's been doing a decent job defending inner.
Yeah. And just to note on that, Flame is currently 3 and 12, Boomich 5 at 11. The trend continues here.
Yeah, it's rough.
So another strong smoke here from Rain. His utility usage has been excellent. Like
Plays by it.
His individual, like, is running too short for them. So this has to be a commitment. They have nothing to fall back on. That's all their smokes and all their flashes used now. Full commitment coming through. Rain, nice movement here, but Flecto surely finds him. Apparently not. Need to nail those shots, kid.
And another one there for Coldzera. He finds Flamey. Where is that bomb is the next question I have, and it looks like it's loose in the middle of the battlefield, but FaZe on for 11. Coldzera's hitting some bangers. There's another one on the cards, just one onto Simple, but he stands his ground. 15 seconds and NiKo.
Key smoke down at a very tight choke point. Let's say at the top of Banana, for example, there's a slight gap. You've snuck through and the CTs aren't looking. You managed to get to CT spawn, let's say Arch in middle, and you've used the smoke to your advantage. They have no idea. You've got through enemy lines, undetected. That's a nutmeg.
Yeah, we've kind of played on the football term to nutmeg, where you get the ball through someone's legs. So we've kind of built that with the smoke. It's kind of getting through their legs into the site.
It's like a humiliating and yet powerful play.
Exactly. Basically slip the net. They have no idea you're on the other side. You've got through smoke, and at this point, Brokey, that's why he's using that angle. Perfecto down again. They've got a 5-on-3 advantage, but they are committing towards inner once more. They start to fall back. Electronic does get at least 1 kill. All off my step, and there's a flash.
Oh, he avoided it. He played that so well.
They know they're coming in.
The preemptive flood of our second half. Rushley 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, winning 7 finals. His first was EPL Season 3. You can see him there nodding his head because he got to focus on the pistol round, and so should we. Straight down Pop Dog. NiKo's got in a Molotov. I'm very intrigued to know where that's going.
Could be a post-plant Molotov, and it's already gone through towards the bomb site here. So we'll see whether that works out for them. Electronic can't find a quick headshot. He's going to have to go for a reload now as they get closer and closer. There's the first and third kill coming in quickly, but the bomb is planted. FaZe have now lost both pistols. This one falls to right, and it looks like he will. Not a single kill found, but the bomb's planted. A success in its own right, a mini victory of sorts.
Krieg secured.
Krieg's, well, they might not have 3 of them.
Don't they have to have kills as well? Yeah.
They can definitely get 2 rifles here, but I don't think the third is possible without a few kills coming in. We'll see.
Really consider this one based on the lead that they have.
Was it just through smoke?
So they could take a full eco now and come in like against the SMGs and FMASs, just go for another bomb plant operate. We'll buy up next round and close it out properly, which is what they're doing.
You can see they haven't even invested.
I feel like jiggling with an incendiary in your nade and then throwing it down is just a little bitch move.
That's what that right there is the best way to be the solo anchor inner. Because
I understand it. It is the meta.
Okay.
It does just seem like such an unnecessarily sad way to play up an FPS game.
Yeah, well, that's a lot of the roles that the supportive players get left with, unfortunately, is their job is just to be caretakers of areas to wait for backup. It doesn't mean that Perfecto can't get kills, it just means percentage-wise, you probably want to make sure you have backup before you're fighting the Ts.
It's just so annoying when you're doing an inner hit.
Right. Just go over it. We can't afford to lose rounds here. We're not trying to build money. We need to actually just string rounds together. We need the most powerful AWPer in the world to come online at this point. On the CD side of train chat, it could be enough. So we'll see whether we can do it. Simple, the AWP.
Brokey has his as well, so we're getting it early.
So 5 players survived in the previous round. They had to throw away an SMG for this.
Really strong first half on Mirage. They managed to push it all the way into double digits for themselves, and CT side of train's a perfect platform for them to try and do something similar.
Trading blows. Rain down to half health. Same story for Perfecto. different sides of the map. In terms of Ivy, 3 FaZe clan members wait. Brokey with the AWP as well. CTs with
towards Ivy.
And a second one as well. He's locked into green train. They can function towards backtracks at this point in time. Rain knows the game, but Electronic still wins it. That's crazy. Pre-fired and all. And with a FAMAS, he comes out on top. That's the duel you need to win. Orban Bomb. Express delivery from Electronic Ltd.
Well then, that certainly turns the game on its head. And knocks coldzera's off. The inside push to the MP9 will leave Olof Meister a 5-on-1. Alarm bells going off now. Navi getting comfortable. They've got the AWP out. They've got money behind them on the CT side.
All right, it's going to get difficult now up against those double ups. This one here, you feel like Rain should have had the better of him every day of the week, but he did take a little bit of damage earlier in the round map. I don't think you can play on the T side as scared as what we saw them play on their CT side of Mirage. They have this saved AK-47 in the hands of Olof, who didn't get any loss bonus, so keep that in mind as we go forward into round number 20 next. So Simple's posted up aggressively with the AWP. He still has assistance down towards that low ramp, so if he misses a shot, he has support.
You think he's going to miss this one?
Well, if Henry.
Yeah, he doesn't though. It should be a very convincing Navi finish. Or the incendiary might confirm it.
Perfecto's throwing the same flash. Rain up Oppa. And that bomb yet to go down. Cold's job. Rain's deagle has connected, but the spray's too good. That was the bomb delivery. And now that preserved rifle just wants to try and take a couple away. That's Perfecto caught. Olof would have to go wicked sick, and he has a third frag from Olof. He's lost so much health, though, and that bomb is so difficult to retrieve. It's under CT eye line, and that's the end.
Well, need to post there first on the T side here to get number 13 on the board. Big spray down for Perfecto. Happy to take it against the unarmored FaZe. Olof Meister, good job. He had a couple of frags. Electronic especially. Good shots. Does keep them on some sort of a relative leash. You can see Perfecto and Simple fully invested in this round. Aids towards the bomb train. Normally pretty successful this time, not landing any damage.
This is going to be a really tough ask to see FaZe get into this game. For some reason, I have an ominous feeling.
Not going for looking for the gap. Another smoke down.
Now the nutmeg.
This could be another. I think Olaf's dead for sure though. Yeah, Electronic ready for it. And it's the inside play. The nade's devastating.
Perfect amount of damage, my God. Doesn't get better than that. Perhaps it does. Perfecto looking perfect on the inner hold. All three, not quite. NiKo will just about enable that bomb plant, but the winning the round is far from a reality. One tap, one shot.
I hate this from FaZe.
Yeah, they've lost their pacing, their confidence. It seems like it's very flat.
I understand it. Like, it's very, very scary to play against Navi. If you go 4 outside, you're dealing with Boomich, Simple, Electronic, and obviously Flamey.
10 teams, 43% in the past 6 months. So their CT side, excellent.
But
no doubt in that.
Their T side is not ideal. Yeah, so they haven't tried it yet, Alex. So they haven't even had a look right now. You can see here, not a lot of utility dumped over towards main. Boomich more than happy just to flash and push. And well, this time around, it's going to come back to haunt him.
The Krieg is ready on the other side. Electronic only good for one here. Simple gets up towards heaven. He is a Counter-Strike god, but he's been flashed off at this stage. Will they be able to detect his position? It's so powerful up here. And the bomb doesn't get planted, but NiKo, he will find Simple. Flamey holding on for dear life here. Down to the 2-on-2. And a chance for coldzera to find him.
He wins this duel, though. Puts it all onto one man. NiKo not gonna find it.
Pistols here. They have some armor on the majority of their members. Brokey's he's gone without. He wants the AWP, but they do have the smokes. Potentially, if they get fast, if they find the gaps, they might be able to get out into the yard and find the openings here. NiKo, the man with the plan. He's out quick and has that deagle in hand.
Yeah, look how much ground he's managed to get. That's so much before the utility even blooms, but he's flashed and Boomich checks it. Wow, perfect hold from Boomich, finally finding some form he needed to. He's been all too quiet from the in-game leader of Na'Vi. Crucial frags, admittedly not the full buy, but still a threatening one from FaZe.
Good buy. I was going to say
double digits found. That was just a partial buy, and Boomich making light work of them here. M4A4 is starting to come online now for him. Round 23 coming up. Full buy for FaZe. But it's not looking good. It just feels like the third map's almost confirmed.
NiKo wants to take things into his own hands again and try and catch him on the cross. Instead, he catches a nade on his nose.
Damn, NiKo. All right. So it's back to the more traditional options here, hoping they just jump up. On red, you might be able to get a kill. Fires off a shot towards the hog.
They're going to hit inner. They're hoping the CTs are going to just Respect these smokes, but Simple's already holding it all down. Oh, this round's over just as it begins. Just so much waiting around and then into the bloodshed. Na'Vi, they have put up a wall on the CT side.
They're certainly throwing the smokes and flashes to suggest an outside play, but unless there's any players actually behind it,
there's no territory.
It doesn't do anything, right? You're just seeing utility being thrown over, and it's like, wow, they're probably just fake.
He killed NiKo. They are clearly aware of NiKo's maneuver there, right? Because that was a flash from Flamey, who's the Ivy player. Electronic was close to the smoke.
In the last 6 months, Na'Vi have won the most CT rounds of the top 20 teams, 65% on training. Those two stats really do clash.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a problem for FaZe.
The stats don't lie, Henry, and the stats suggest that we've got the worst T side on train and the best CT. So this could very well be converted into a third map, despite a 12-3 lead. Oh, he landed on his teammate's head. Style points for FaZe Clan. But at this point, the YY ladder stalls are not what FaZe are looking for.
Yeah, just trying to bully their way out of main entrance at this point. You're going to do well against this double orb setup. They haven't fully invested in this round, but it's good as for a couple of players. NiKo does.
But that's a free kill.
There is a free kill. Maybe a round here now. Perfecto and Simple, both waiting towards outside here. 3 players for FaZe also. They put the brakes on, working out what their next move will be. Suggesting they're going to have to worry about inside. Smoke down towards Pop Dogs.
That didn't work out. So Simple's now checked in her, called it clear for now.
Oh, it still feels so tense. This kill's a lock-in.
It's a Navi round.
Yeah, Simple. He's got the information now. Time's ticking away. They're nowhere near planting. Electronic. He managed to get 1 kill. So did Flamey. Simple to close things out here. And he's going to bomb down. And FaZe just look so timid right now. They don't want to take these duels. Like normally in a 3-on-2 like that, they'd be assertive. They'd be finding the shots required just like that. Now up against just one play, he jumps up and offers himself up a Simple. He devours him out. 12-12.
If it's me, I'm force buying and I'm doing the yard smokes. I'm doing the 5 in the E-box smoke and I'm throwing everything at them. I'm just doing a fast out and hoping that you catch them off guard. And it's the same thing that was happening in Navi's T side. They haven't established a pattern, a rhythm, because they haven't been able to.
A flawless defense from Na'Vi on their map pick. Certainly does look promising for CIS squad.
Well, this looks better. Bit of spring in their step this time. FaZe aren't entering with just a default. At least a bit of territory has been claimed at the start, but look at the response. The grenades are just flying in now. Remember, FaZe have not posted a single round after finding a 12-3 lead in the first half. That's insane. It felt like a done deal. All they had to do was win a pistol, close it out, but of course, Na'Vi are grinding it back round by round here as they find the opening pick. Rain, the player to find the territory, has been removed. Molotov's decent, but doesn't do enough to actually remove Simple from any sort of danger.
Checking all of his angles of assault. Electronic caught on the flank, and Simple wants to fill the gap. He's going straight into the fight, and will once again take the man advantage. coldzera trying to claw it back. Flamey does not have any interest in a FaZe round. He'll get the necessary frag, so now Brokey looking to clutch. The Molotov doesn't do enough, and 40 seconds. This is another one for Na'Vi. Poor old Brokey. He can clutch, sure, but at this point in time, he's gonna find the first. Simple is forced to watch his teammates try and win this one out. With 30 seconds, a bomb on his back, Brokey could have another shot at this. Gets some info, but whoa, there was a world.
It's stuff from Navi. The fact that they are just putting up.
Book, it seems like, get some faster paced strats, and there's more set pieces. Where are the post-plant scenarios? Where are the clutches? There's not even been a chance for one of those. And again, there was the mauled. Simple manhandles them as they make their way in towards inside. Bomb planted, a rare victory in that sense. The round surely falls in favor here of Na'Vi. Oh, hold on. A couple of kills now.
A lifeline.
Yeah.
NiKo's not looking for this, though. Ram flank's coming in. He'll be able to explain it, but Electronic has found the frags with just a scrap of... Oh, dear! That was a nasty way to go. Craters and retrieval of the kit. Boomich fortunately has one, and he's still totally safe and sound.
Yeah, they got plenty of...
From a 12-3 half to a 16-12, that's... Oh, that's going to be something to celebrate, that's for sure. More earth-shattering. At 16-0, you can laugh.
I just don't know where the FaZe mojo has gone here. Like, where is the pacing? Why are they not having brutal Wolfpack mentalities and getting in there, finding their headshots, and just getting battered and bruised all over the map? The first advantage I think they've had this half has just been found in round number 27. That smoke or incendiary expires. Then drop it in. 30 seconds remaining. Locks coldzera out. And if they're going for another fake here, God help them.
Surely they have to go all in. They have to go all in.
They have to commit. And coldzera and NiKo finding frags, as is Rain. Could this really be FaZe finding their first T round of the T side? Oh, well, clearly, obviously, Alex. We're going to see Flamey just thrown into a 1v5. And yes, the frags have been connected enough. All off fight, really.
Yeah.
Now, hooking them up.
They're Valve flash assists. We don't put as much stock in the Valve flash assist as we do as the HLT. Okay. So we don't know how blind they were, but we know that Broky's flash touch.
So for NiKo.
He doesn't have to do anything here. Just wait for someone to walk into your cross. They have no idea NiKo's already out.
They're throwing the same nades.
So he knows one's there towards Sandwich, but Flamey, he's got the information. Takes NiKo down. Any chance they had of winning this round might have been shut down there. And that could confirm it. coldzera just walks out of up, and it's another underwhelming round here for FaZe.
Brutal. Brutal way to lose a map. It's just being taken from you by force.
I think, considering their money, they should go for this one, right? Knowing that they don't want to give up 15 in a 3-on-5 situation. There's still a lot of fight left in this. We won't see a save, or at least we shouldn't. If Rain finds a kill here, maybe that's the key to the map.
He's out. Oh, no, he's not. Now the swing comes through. Couldn't have gone any worse from there. There was a second where the window was open. Leapt through it. Didn't work out for him. Round 15 confirmed for NAVI.
Damage could be good here, though. Look at the money for Perfecto. It's not great. Electronic, not great. Simple down the bottom as well. If you can find a couple of kills here for anything but a clean round, as that secures it.
Giving up one round after a 12-3 deficit. They find themselves with a 15-13 lead. Who would have thought this would come full circle? It's the 12-3 EPL. NiKo just down to a deagle here. They need
NAVI just give them nothing. Like, you have to straight up just walk into the crosshairs of these CTs and win your aim duel. Electronic is responsible for main.
Of the AWP, so they're not happy to take wide swings because Simple can punish them. They can't take any of the normal map territory because of all this fantastic utility. NAVI have had an absolutely phenomenal half. This has been fantastic.
This has been a belter.
There's nothing they can
There's
do.
25 seconds, right? That they've been smoked out of every facet of the map. They're going one by one at this stage. Kills through the smoke. Looks like we're all done. This was an absolute nightmare from FaZe. You're 12-3 up, a locked-in game, and then this from NAVI. They win out 16-13 and take us to a third. Unbelievable scenes as FaZe crumble before our very eyes.